What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the modern day mod. We're playing as Croatia. Let's keep it going here. Last episode, we had Teal Group that was in pretty heavy danger here of holding up. And so we've got our first fallback line set up here along the mountain pass and range. Construction-wise, we've got folks telling me we need some additional land forts over here, which is definitely true, So let's go ahead and put in for some construction orders leading around the fallback line here and here. There we go. So all of those units or all of those forts are now going to start being built, and I want to prioritize construction here because I want to make sure that this fallback line is going to be well defended. So we're going to get a level 1 fort round going there. I also want to set up an additional fallback line for Teal Group as well as sort of a next stage defensive line. And so I was thinking we may try to make it here sort of off of the river. So I'm bringing this down like this. Okay, so that's going to be the next sort of fallback line we have in place, which will be good to defend against the Russians that are continuing to push. And now we're definitely seeing a chance for my troops to get completely enclosed in a pocket over here. So it may actually be time to just go ahead and surrender this territory, sort of scale things back, and then make our way back to the first fallback line here. So let's go ahead. We'll have all units now assigned to this. We're going to also need to pull back our air forces in some of these different areas. So let's pull you back and you from there. We've got 50 fighters here. Let's pull you back. Okay. All these other areas still trying to be covered by my fighters. So now we're going to need to redeploy those. We need to let them hit the stockpile here yet again. But I've got a airbase here with 600 capacity. So let's put in, oh gosh, 50. 50 will be assigned here to Moldova. Boom, boom. We're going to need a new air wing with the other 50. This one's going to be assigned to Western Ukraine. Good. We're going to have to pull back these. Alright, and I'm going to pull back these close air supports from there. Let's pull back all of these. And these. Because they're not really even able to operate out of that area anyway. So with pulling those back, that should give me some additional numbers here to boost these up. So we'll boost you to 100 and boost you to 100 there as well. Let's also put in for our close air supports. So 200, that will be taking care in Moldova here, close air support. And then let's put in another 200. And these guys will focus on Western Ukraine here. Good, good. Okay. So now at least all air forces are operational for the time being. Meanwhile, everyone that can move and is not involved in a defensive maneuver is pulling back to the fallback line now. Sevastopol here is at risk, so let's pull you back, coming this way. Hopefully he can make it out before these Russian tank divisions push and cut him off. We'll see. But we're still trying to guard against nukes. Yeah, having additional sort of troops retreat there. Let's boost it up to speed 3. So what are we missing up at the fronts now? Definitely that support equipment. Still a big need for us. We just took another nuke up here in the north. And these are my collections of factories that are still operational. I do want to prioritize Gen 5 multi-role production, so we're getting 1.3 of those per day that are still coming in. just to guard the air if we can against some of these nasty... There we go. They're still handling things there in Macedonia. Looks like they may be coming after that area next, actually, which is going to be pretty scary. But hopefully with this defensive movement, this will really shore things up for us and really slow down the Russians as we continue to create our defensive line here along the mountain pass. We're going to have to guard this south area, the southern part of the line, pretty heavily with Bucharest there to the south. Okay, most of Teal units have now made it back. So just an all-out retreat now. So now I'm showing as having green up here in the western Ukraine, yellow in Moldova. That is cycling back and forth. And how many fighters do we have left in the bank now? 185 or so. Let's boost this up by 50. Oh, ouch. And then Bulgaria is still trying to hold strong down here, but it is getting covered with nukes, so let's try to put some additional fighters into that area to help cover things. This one we're going to want to boost up a bit. Like that. Up to 100. Just to cover my southern flank there from the air. Okay, Moldova. Let's check out your stats. We've lost 2 fighters, while meanwhile shooting down 9 of theirs. Huh. Not really having a good enough chance to disrupt bombers. Interception. Good news is this airbase is still operational and has not been hit by a nuke quite yet. Now what are my fighters down to? 59 in the bank. So still fighting pretty harshly there. Okay, so we've got the fallback line in position. We're about 4 high on a lot of these. 4 divisions high, 5 divisions high there. But the Russians now definitely driving up to the defensive line. Alright, so some of these land forts are now coming out. Nicely, we can bring some military or civilian factories back by scaling down trade a bit here. We're going to need to scale back the oil imports there as well. Good. We're gonna need to put in one more factory there to the aluminum so that the multi-rolls can still produce out nicely. 1.16 per day there now that we're showing. And then some factories still working on the mechanized upgrades. Upgrading our guns there all the while as well. So everybody now entrenching in the area. Let's boost you up to 100 limit. Good. So is everybody pretty much filled out? I think so. Oh, he's not able to operate out of this airbase any longer because of the nuking. We can put them here, though. Let's put you guys in out of this airbase. Boom, boom. Hurry up and deploy, fellas. Oh, we just took a nuke right there. It did damage out. We still have the ability to hold 200 fighters, though, out of that airbase. Get there, man. Get there. Only one plane has been able to get to his order. Macedonia now having some troubles. They're sending their bombing force in there, but look at all the bombers that we've disrupted just with 100 fighters. Multi-rolls. Okay. Russians, for some reason, taking a little bit of a break here and not moving in on Odessa yet, which is interesting. This has at least given my 60 divisions with Teal Group a chance to reinforce, with exception to the support equipment there. And then let's go ahead... Well, I was going to say let's go ahead and distribute these new divisions, but they've still got some training to go, so I'll just leave them sitting there. And then we're going to eventually bring those up to Red's fallback line here just for an extra layer of defense. Let's see what the losses look like. 150k for me, 285k and above, really 200, almost 300,000 there for the Russians. Battle fleet concentration done. Let's swing back around this way to see if we can't research anything that's going to help us here in the short term. Soft attack. These are all attack bonuses there. This is a defensive bonus, so let's get that one in. The infantry automatic rifle. So just buying ourselves some additional time here. And while we're doing this, I'm going to hit it up to speed 4. Okay, we're down below the 2,000 mark for the support equipment needed up at the front. We do need 3,000 overall there. We are making almost 16 per day. So by the time the efficiency sort of caps out up here, we should be in a lot better positioning. Okay, those level forts are coming through now. Let's go back up this way with some military factory repair. We're definitely going to need those in order to keep the production going on a lot of my different stuff. We'll go ahead and prioritize you. Ah, there goes another nuke. Military factory there that needs help. We'll just leave it there for now. Okay, lots of nukes here still going off in southern Romania. So 50 here. No mission assigned, really. You're supposed to be doing this and helping out. There we go. Okay, so they're actually launching it in action now. Taiwan defies China. Oh. And there goes the Bosnian bombing there. I can actually fit another air wing in here. Let's put in these 30 multi-rolls. They're going to be assigned to Bosnia, helping out with interception and air superiority. They could get chewed up, but at least it may help against future nukes. So we've actually got those that first round of land forts up and running. Let me see here, for example, this province, yeah, he's got a land fort level 1. So let's go ahead and order a upgrade to those yet again. There we go. So this will work out. I'm pretty sure we're the only large war in the world right now. We've got a overall world tension of 70%. Oh, there's the new destroyer. Are those even still producing? Yes, they are. So let's update you. There we are. Multi-rolls still coming out at over 1 per day there. And let's swing back around. Okay, we're working on air doctrine here. Let's swing around and try to take something else. Marine soft attack. Infantry defense. And marine defense here. Ooh, that's a big penalty. Alright, let's take this one at 200 days, helping out the attack. Low manpower. Okay, I still have 316k in the bank. That's the good news. Support equipment need is now down to 1,500 or so. We'll take that. Okay, now we're seeing the Russians inch closer and closer to Odessa towards the fallback line here. So they are collapsing in. It's just taking them a little while. They do have this river crossing that they're going to have to endure. Let's actually delete this here so we've got a better view. But yeah. So this river definitely becoming more important here towards the central and southern parts of the line. Naval convoy stuff. Okay, they're trying to bomb us out here in the Mediterranean. But we have managed to keep a good hold on those 3 areas. Can't get into the Black Sea. It's actually cut off right now. The air war is still raging above us. Definitely has minimized some of the nukes that we've been up against. We're going to put 19 of you in service here above northern Romania, just to get some sort of resistance up into the air there. Just to get something up there, like I was saying. Okay. Alright, now the Russians have finally arrived up at the riverside there. Teal Group is telling me he is definitely not having a... Usually they tell you here how your matchup looks. Okay, what are the losses looking like now? 360k for them, 154 for me. We're still getting 13k per month in recruitable population. Okay, good. We finally received some of these military factories back as well. Alright, construction-wise, let's prioritize this next round of forts. Boom, 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 boom. Like this. Good. And then let's shoot you above like this. Perfect. A lot of this other stuff is just going to be straight up repairs. Okay. Looking good. Okay, trade-wise, we're still good in terms of producing out new items for the land needs. Overall support equipment need is down to 2,200. The front is only needing what now? Just at about 1,000. So that's moved down by about 500 since we last checked it. So the more time the Russians give me here... Okay, we've got a little bit of a poke here happening. We are defending it. I've got casks coming in to supplement. Okay, that was good to see. We're going to try to poke here in the south as well. Green 65 and climbing. Oh, ouch. That's a big push. Come on. Hold up for me, guys. Hold up for me. It's cycling between... Okay, we're just going to go ahead and reinforce out of here. Cycle troops in and out. I love that. Time for a new research. Let's go here. It's going to help out that agility stat. Okay. They are. It does seem like they're beefing up here in the north a bit. They're definitely cycling troops. We just need to figure out what for. A little bit of attrition down here. It was at least 0%. Yeah. Seeing some yellow here. We've got some damaged infrastructure that needs to be taken care of. They're going to try to push me again here. Where's that Cass? Okay, it is coming in. Okay, good. Managing to stand up strong there. Okay, some more manpower being delivered up to the front now. Support equipment down to the 750 mark there. Good job, boys. 160k in losses for me, 402k for the Russians. That's going to be we're going to make it very costly for them to continue pushing forward. The only problem is that manpower that we're up against is really nasty. Like, supremely nasty. We have at least got a net gain in manpower here, since I think that was at 316k last time I was looking. So good stuff there as well. Okay, get through the autosave here. Okay, Russians still sort of marching back and forth. And there's the big push I was waiting for. Holy moly. Okay. Cass is coming in and helping where they can. They did abandon that attack sort of across the front overall, so that's good to see. How many extra multi-rolls do we have now? We're down to 24, so those are getting chopped up as time goes on. In fact, that probably just went down to 0. 23 there. Ah, man. Another nuke hitting Bulgaria. 2 nukes now hitting Bulgaria. We've got to pull back these guys. They cannot operate. Wow, major nukes hitting Bulgaria now. It's sad to see. All right, let's send in these 32 here. Send you down to Bulgaria just in an attempt to get a handle on whatever's left down there. As soon as they deploy, they'll be ready. Bulgaria. I want you guys to be assigned to Bulgaria. Okay. How's the repair efforts going? Good. The next level of land forts has now been built up. Ouch, taking a hit there in, what was that? Was that Croatia or Macedonia? Macedonia. Lots of repair jobs to complete here. Look at all of them. 99. Oh, okay. I thought that said a 99 there for a second. Yeah. This port is completely in shambles. We want some anti-air to be helping out too if they can. Good news is my plane's still operational up here in these areas. Do I have any strategic bombers? Not really. We don't even have nukes yet, really. So I'm going to try to nuke them back if we can at some point. So we'll try to look at some bombers here next time we have a tech slot available. Cool. Well, anyway, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you guys next time.